Sound in the zoo. I got time in the shoebox. I came with my mood, tell me time that lose me. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's like. All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. Smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live. All right. Let me go to my YouTube real quick. Make sure everything is everything. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Y'all get the likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Got 94 people in here. It should be 94 likes in less than a minute. Let's get it up here. Let me scroll up, see what we got in the building. TJJ in the building. What's up, fam? Samuel Ra. Let's see here. Pugilism and politics. Salute. Macadon 1. Live life real in the building. Omega Red up in here. What's happening? Cool Breeze. Let's see here. Pierre Gale. Dwayne Jones. Shondon Productions. Black Polo. A to the G. Salute. Oh, 1 second, man. Somebody send me an email real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, Live Life Real. Omega Red in the building. Cool Breeze. Pierre Gale. Dwayne Jones. Shondon Productions. Black Polo. A to the G. Brandon Adam Perry. Miami Snoopy 305 in the building. King Jr. Ahmad. Black Attack. Fight Night. Cypress Hill. Loud Boy. Salute to Jeff, the producer, in the super chat showing love early. Much love and much appreciation, fam. Cadillac Red up in here. Ashanti L. Tamir Ali. Terrell Colwell. Young World. Rod Neal. Powerhouse Watson. Let's see here. Sports Guy 17. Shank in the building. Vince Williams. Brian L. Mansa Musa. Troll Killer Mr. Shelton in the building. Y'all must have forgot Young Mustafa up in here. Paragon of Principles. HC Boxing. Dane Watson. Get Cream 211. Dead Game Boxing. Ronnie L. Brown. Brian S. BBG. Fake Roy Jones Jr. Let me see here. Michael Jordan. Fake Michael Jordan. Unless that's your real name. Arthur Mack. B. Pauly. Mr. Punch Out. Craig L. Salute to everybody in the building. I can't read anybody, but much love to everybody that's in the building, man. Salute to everybody up in here. Salute to the homie Raider Time in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation, family. Says salute to the general in the chat, fam. Salute, family. Yes, indeed. We're gonna cook, man. About to cook. What's up, Stormy? I see you in the building. Stormy B, man, up in here. Chester, man, what's happening with it? The Brothers UK, what it do? King Corleone, I see you. 3 Pyramids in the super chat. Much love and much appreciation. Says salute 78 Wilder in 3. Yeah, man, it's looking like that, man. It's looking like that, man. The earlier the better. You know what I'm saying? Don't get rid of Fury. Get his ass up out of here. You know. All right. So let's check it out, man. So I meant to talk about this yesterday, but had an unexpected, uninvited guest in my home. Just popped up. Family member just be popping up by the house, man. Shit irritating, man. Like you ain't got shit to do. You know what I mean? But anyway, um, Eddie Hearn did an interview. I believe it was with Coogan Cassius, I believe. And in that interview, he was asked about, basically where does, Anthony Joshua rank right now amongst the heavyweights. And Eddie Hearn just starts going in on Deontay Wilder, right? I mean, just bitter. The bitterness of Eddie Hearn. Wilder ain't said nothing negative about AJ. Ain't nothing's happened. But he just starts going in on Deontay Wilder's resume. Well, you have to have AJ at least 3. You have to have him at least 3. I mean, Wilder. What's Wilder done? You can't. He's so afraid of somebody ranking Deontay Wilder above Anthony Joshua in the heavyweight rankings. Matter of fact, let me go to Ring. Let me go to the Ring. Let's pull up the Ring magazine. Let's see. It's a habit going to the Ring, even though they full of shit, but it's just a habit. Ring. I'm gonna look at their rankings for the heavyweights, who they got, because they probably got Wilder like 4th or something, because they some haters. Let me see here. Let's see ratings. Heavyweight. All right, so the Ring has Tyson Fury as the champion. Okay, so that the champion doesn't count as a rating as he's the champion. Then they got number 1, they got Usyk. Number 2, they got Joshua, and then number 3, they got Wilder, and number 4, they got Dillian White. 5, they got Joseph Parker, and then 6, they have Andy Ruiz Jr. Okay, number 7, they have Luis King Kong Ortiz. Number 8, they have Michael Hunter. Number 9, they have Oscar Rivas, and at 10, they have Joe Joyce. All right, that's their rankings. Okay, now I totally disagree with that, but we're gonna keep it all the way funky up in here. You know what I mean? Salute to Wayne Jackson in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Uh, uh, says can't wait for Wilder to destroy Fury. Yeah, me neither, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. Salute to William Old School in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Says salute General Eddie Germ. Just mad. Yeah, he mad. He's an idiot. Let's see here. Well, I was looking at it on my the Ring TV. I could show the screen. I don't know how to do that though. Let me see. And plus, I'm afraid if I share my screen, I don't want to get my I don't know. I'm not an expert at screen sharing, and I don't want to accidentally nothing from my desktop to pop up in the background like porn and stuff from my OnlyFans. I don't want to get in no trouble. So let me see. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Screen share. It's gonna be a rough ride here. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, come on, I said Mr. Super Chat. Let me go up here. Salute to Kamal Oz in the super chat. Much love and much appreciation, fam. Said, did you see De La Hoya roast Hearns? Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen De La Hoya cooking Eddie. Mm-hmm. Acting like he don't know his name and shit. Let me see here. D McGee. Salute to the brother D McGee in the Cash App. Much love and much appreciation, fam. Black Superman in the Cash App. Much love, much appreciation. Says, just want to say Joseph Parker ain't shit. These are just facts. These are just facts, brother. Just facts. Let me see here. Alfred in the super chat, much love and much appreciation, homie. Eddie Hearn is venting publicly at Wilder, but uh, he's Fleece Johnson to Anthony Joshua backstage right now. Yeah, he says Eddie mad that Fleece Johnson Usyk took AJ's booty belts in his house. Wait till October 9th, Wilder and 5. Yeah, man. Like I said, I keep going back. I keep predicting or keep going back and forth between the third round and the fourth round for Wilder to win the fight. I think he's gonna stop Fury early, man. I just think he's gonna stop him early. That's what I think. Corey McGrowan in the super chat, much love, much appreciation, homie. He says, so what if a family member pop up uh, with a fat Philly cheese sandwich, steak sandwich, he says, with all the fixings on it? Do they get a pass? Well, it depends if I'm hungry or not. You know what I'm saying? If I'm hungry, if it's see, look, I don't like pop ups. I just don't like pop ups, bro. I don't like people popping up to my house uninvited, unannounced. Uh, Call me when you on your before you even leave your house. If you happen to be in my neighborhood, then call and say, hey, fam, hey, I'm in your neighborhood, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people popping up, getting out of their car and knocking on my door, ringing my doorbell. As if like, no, you don't live here. That shit rude as hell, bro. You don't do shit like that. You know what I mean? That shit rude. The only people that's grown with a family understand what I'm talking about. People who single and shit like that, they don't be giving a fuck. They don't care because they still living that type of party lifestyle, but not me. You know what I'm saying? I need some, you know what I mean? Because some certain people I don't allow in my house anyway. You know what I'm saying? Even if we cool. You know what I mean? Big C's, the businessman in the super chat. What it do, fam? Much love and much appreciation. Says salute 78. You know what's funny? Even if Wilder beats Fury, who is rated number 1, I guarantee Wilder will still be rated number 2 behind Usyk. Mark my words. Oh, facts, brother. That's how biased and how bullshit these rankings are. When Wilder beat Fury, come the ninth, they're not gonna jump Wilder to number 1 as he should. They're gonna put him behind Usyk because that's what they're gonna do. I wouldn't even be surprised if they kept him behind AJ somehow. Man, it ain't no telling with these people. These people just crooked and racist as hell, man. The troll killer, Mr. Sheldon, in that super chat showing love. Much love and much appreciation, fam. He says, I want Wilder to punish him and make him quit. Yeah, I hear you. I want that shit to be over with quick as possible. You know. Good morning, Brown Sugar Tay Brown in the building. Yeah, I want it to be over quick as possible. You know what I mean? Jeffari Caesar said no notification. Hey, man, it's all good, fam. You know how YouTube do. I told you they only send out a select few notifications. They don't do it all the time. You know what I mean? But let's go and talk about this now. So Eddie Hearn bashes Deontay Wilder, talking about who's Wilder fought. Wilder hasn't fought anybody. Wilder has a weak resume. So therefore, Wilder should be ranked as like the 4th best heavyweight or some shit like that, he says. Okay. And then he even tried to like make it insinuate that Dillian was fighting better guys than Wilder. All right, so we're gonna just do this. We're gonna do this off the fly here. Let me see here. Salute to the homie. I am Trill Will in the super chat. What it do, fam? Much love and much appreciation to the homie. He says Eddie is mad that he's a failure. Oh, of course. Yeah, Eddie Hearn, he should listen to us, but arrogance, man. A lot of people should listen to us. But people are arrogant. They stuck in their ways, and they want to, for whatever reason, they want to, be anti-LGBTC, anti what we stand for, anti-fan empowerment. You know what I'm saying? They want to be against that. It's fucking up their bottom line, I guess. You know what I mean? So, if Eddie had listened to us, he would have been successful, but he didn't. He didn't want to. You know. So let's talk about this, shall we? So Eddie Hearn says that Deontay Wilder has a weak resume and Anthony Joshua has a better resume and blah, blah, blah. And Wilder hasn't fought nobody, all this type of shit. Okay. So let me pull up their resumes here. Let me pull up Deontay Wilder and then Anthony Joshua. Okay. Now let me see if I can screen share. Okay, I got both resumes pulled up here. How do I screen share this shit? D-Man Jr. in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says, salute 78. Wouldn't it be sweet if Fury has internal bleeding? I think it'd be sweet if Tyson Fury go up in there, get his ass knocked out, and Deontay Wilder leaves with his belt back, and we are celebrating afterwards. That's what I want. Very simple. I'm a meat and potatoes type of dude, man. Woman make me a steak with some mashed potatoes, and shit, I'm good. You know, she fuck around, put some veggies on the plate with it, man, forget about it. I don't need much. I don't need no extravagant shit. Just give me some meat and potatoes. Knock this motherfucker out. Let's go home. You know what I'm saying? Uh, King Mac the God in the super chat. What to do, fam? Much love and much appreciation. He says, salute General 78 in the entire mighty LDBC. Salute to the LDBC. Yes, indeed. Let's get them likes up, ladies and gentlemen. We should have over 500 likes in the building. That's what we should have. It don't cost you nothing to hit the thumbs up. Let me see here. BT1 in the super chat. Much love and much appreciation, fam. Says, they say Wilder is technically inferior, but he's knocked out two southpaws, Spilka and Ortiz. Right, two very good southpaws. Two very good southpaws. You know what I mean? All right, let's go and get to the smoke here. Let me see if I can share the screen. Man, I hope I don't mess up this, man. I really don't want to show y'all no porn and no shit like this and fuck my shit up. Let me look. Let me make sure. Let's see, share. Let's see here. Matter of fact, let me go to YouTube first and make sure I'm on my I'm on the right shit. Yo, get the likes up, y'all. What's up with the 200 likes, man? 264 likes. Smash the like button. We should have well over 500 likes up in here, y'all. Y'all tripping. All right, let me see. Screen share. Yeah. Okay. Let me see here. All right, let me see if it's sharing. Why is it doing that stupid shit? Oh, I'm messing up here. It's not showing the right thing. Let me try again real quick. Try again. Still the same bullshit. This shit weird, man. What the fuck they doing? Fuck it, man. I don't know how to do that shit yet, man. I'll figure it out afterwards. I'll figure it out later. But anyway, This is what we'll do. This is what we'll do. This is what we'll do. I'm gonna read it off for you. We are since Eddie Hearn says that Deontay Wilder has a weak resume and that Anthony Joshua has a better resume, and that who's Wilder fault and all this type of shit, and he's trying to shit on the Luis Ortiz uh the Luis Ortiz win and everything like that. This is what we're gonna do. We understand that everybody, you know what I'm saying, except for a few guys like Lomachenko and a few others, everybody in the beginning of their career fight bums or guys that are, just people you're trying to work through, and build your stats up and shit like that. Work through the kinks and everything. Everybody does, right? So we understand that. But what we're gonna do here is go through the last. What do you think is fair? The last 20? Let's go through the last 20 fights because Wilder has like 40 something fights. So I'm not. It's not fair to go through Wilder's first 20 because we understand in the beginning of his career he probably was fighting some chumps or some guys who was lesser than. Anthony Joshua was a gold medalist. You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through Deontay Wilder's last 20 opponents, all right? And then we're gonna go through Anthony Joshua's last 20 opponents. We're gonna do that, right? Let's see. Well, damn, that's kind of fucked up because AJ only got 24 fights. I don't know how we're gonna do it. Well, fuck it. We still gonna go through the last 20 opponents. Yeah, I guess we can do it that way, regardless. Now, Anthony Joshua's last 20 opponents. I need somebody to keep track of this because I'm willing to bet Deontay Wilder, his opponents, have less losses than AJ's opponents, combined losses. I'm willing to bet that. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, hey, it's live. Hey, I apologize. It is what it is. But we're gonna do this. Let's go through. Last 20 opponents. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, 20. Right there. Matt Skelton is AJ's last opponent, 20th opponent. So let's go. 8 plus 9 plus 9 plus 22 plus 19 plus 10 plus 6 plus 3. All right. Go back up here. Plus 4. Plus 3. Let's see here. Then he had Povetkin had 1 loss. Andrew Ruiz had 1 loss. Andrew Ruiz. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Kubek Pulev 4. All right, so plus 4. 93. Anthony Joshua's last 20 opponents had 93 losses combined. 93 losses combined. I just heard me do it live. Anthony Joshua's last 20 opponents had total combined 93 losses. Let's go to Deontay Wilder. Last 20 opponents. Okay. Let's see here. We'll get down to 21. Last 20 fights, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. 20th fight for Deontay Wilder was Kelvin Price. So let's start there. Remember, AJ had a total combined 93 losses for his last 20 opponents. 20 fights, I should say. Now, Calvin Price, okay, 8 plus 6 plus 5 plus 10 plus 1 plus 16 plus 1 plus 2, 2, 1, 4. All right, let's go back up here to 1, 2 plus 2. Wilder's last 20 opponents, if my math is correct, Wilder's last 20 fights have his opponents have a total combined loss of 60 losses. AJ's have 93. Okay, I wish I could share my screen. So Deontay Wilder's last 20 fights, there are total combined losses of 60. Anthony Joshua's opponents, last 20 fights, total combined of 93. Okay, so when we say who's fighting a better competition, I think it's very clear. And that was just off the cuff. That was just some shit we just did randomly. You see what I'm saying? Wasn't even no science put into this. If I had really broken some shit down and prepared for this video, I could chop this shit right on up. But just with that alone, Eddie Hearn needs to shut the fuck up. Seriously. I mean, he just needs to be quiet. All right? Everybody love to say Deontay Wilder ain't fighting nobody, blah, blah, blah. Deontay Wilder's fighting so many undefeated fighters, so many fighters with just one loss on their resume. They ain't getting no credit for it. But when AJ fight these type of guys, they acting like it's a fucking, you know, the second coming. He doing something amazing. Deontay Wilder has had 10 straight title defenses, right? When he reigned as WBC champion. Okay. How many title defenses did AJ have? Let me see here. That's the most shit I should have prepared for this video. It would have been so much better. Let me go to when AJ won the title against Charles Martin. Okay. He won it here against Charles Martin. Then he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, AJ. He had 6 of them. Not too shabby. He had 6 straight title defenses. All right, until he ran into Andrew Ruiz and got his block knocked off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And then he rematches Ruiz. He wins the title back. How many defenses did he have after that? 1 against Kovrat Pulev. Then after that, he met Alexander Povetkin and met his demise. All right? Now let's go to Deontay Wilder here. When Deontay Wilder first fought Romain Stavern back in January 17th, 2015. Won the title. Then he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. 10 straight title defenses for Deontay Wilder. Okay? So, if we're being honest here, right? If we're talking about who has the better resume or who's been a better champion, I think that it's clear to see here that Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder is so much better than Anthony Joshua. And I'm not trying to be an asshole here. I'm just saying this is just shit off the dome. This is random shit. We just digging up out of the fucking swamp here and putting it on display. Rhino the Vibe in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation. Family says, hey 78, count Fury's last 20 opponent losses. Fury? Okay, let's see what Fury got. Let me get the Fury. Tyson Fury. All right, let me see. Last 20 opponents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, Fury's last 20 opponents. Let's do that. A guy named Zach Page had 32 losses, so he already starting out fucked up. Plus 8, plus 2, plus 7, plus 2, plus 5, plus 7, plus 4, plus 3. Well, he already got more. They already got more than Wilder. Let's see. 3 plus. Oh, wait a minute. 1 plus 4. Okay. That's 1 equals 78. Tyson Fury's last 20 opponents had 20 fights, had total combined losses of 78. Anthony Joshua had what, 93? And Wilder had 60. So this whole notion, I'm glad you asked me to do that. 78 fucking losses here. Joshua got 93. Wilder has 60. But these motherfuckers keep running around here talking like Wilder ain't fighting nobody. When is Wilder gonna fight? Oh my fucking God, this is so pathetic, man. This shit is pathetic, bro. You see what I mean? The narratives that are created by the media. The BS that they create, that they put out there, these false narratives. Deontay Wilder should be getting his flowers right fucking now. Okay? Before he lost to Tyson Fury in the rematch, he should have already had his fucking flowers from the fans and from the fucking media. But instead, they sit their asses around here bashing this man. He can never do nothing right. They praising Tyson Fury, rolling out the red carpet for him in America. They rolling out the red carpet for Anthony fucking Joshua. All right? And you got an American hard hitter over here crushing everything in his sight and can't get no fucking love. You see what I'm saying? Told y'all, man, that's what it is, man. It's what they do. This is all bad, man. And in that time, while Wilder's fighting better competition, do we even need to look at the knockouts? I'm not even going to do that. That's what I'm not going to do. I'm not even going to look at the knockouts. Because, I mean, while Wilder's fighting better competition, he's knocking these motherfuckers out. Come on, I said that I see a super chat. What? I don't know why it's not showing up. Let me see. I read the other super chat, bro. The one about Eddie Hearn and about Eddie Hearn and Oscar. I must have missed. If you sent another one, I must have missed it. I'm sorry, man. I'm on the main screen now, so I'm gonna see everything that come through. All right. So Eddie Hearn needs to sit his ass down. Someone be quiet. We just broke that down off the cuff. Deontay Wilder has fought better competition than both Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua in his last 20 fights. Okay? We ain't going to talk about the beginning of Wilder's career because all guys in the beginning of their career tend to fight, less than stellar competition. But the last 20 fights is the fights that y'all care about anyway, because that's when Wilder got noticed. That's when you start caring about Deontay Wilder. whether he was good or whether he was bad. That's when you start caring. Okay. That's right. Numbers don't lie. So that's how you bury these motherfuckers. You know, they're gonna find some way to wiggle out of the facts and shit though. They ain't never gonna let you trap them in the corner. You know what I mean? Force them to tell the truth. This guy here, Tyson Fury beat him twice. First of all, 3D. Tyson Fury didn't beat him twice. Tyson Fury beat him once. Okay. The first fight was ruled a draw, and the second fight was ruled a win for Tyson Fury. So what do you mean he beat him twice? What are you talking about? Some fucking phantom sparring match or something? What are you talking about? Or are you talking about your opinion? Not facts. You talking about your opinion? Okay, fuck your opinion though. Over here we deal with facts. See what I'm saying? And the facts are Deontay Wilder's far better competition than both Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. These are just facts. Rhino the Vibe in the super chat. What it do, fam? Much love and much appreciation, fam. He says, I bet King Kong last 20 opponents were better too. Let me look that up. Ortiz, I don't know, because Ortiz, they don't fight him. Won't nobody fight Ortiz, so he might have been forced to fight chumps and shit. So let me see. Let me look at King Kong Ortiz. Let's see. Luis Ortiz. I don't know if Ortiz is gonna be good because he had to fight. He won't nobody fight him. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, last 20 opponents for Luis Ortiz. A guy named Jose Santos. Let me see. 2 plus 9 plus 25 plus 8 plus 10 plus 18, 1 plus 6, 2, 1, 5. Let's see here. 3, 2, 2. Oh yeah. Yeah, King Kong, yeah, he didn't make it. Luis Ortiz didn't make it. He got 100. His last 20 people, 20 opponents, 20 fights, 100 losses total combined. But I already knew it was gonna be high because won't nobody fight him. So he forced to fight lesser competition. You know what I'm saying? So Ortiz got 100. Yeah, I knew that was gonna be high. Let me see here. We got super chat. We got shout out to my real Africans out there in the super chat. Much love and much appreciation, fam. He says, salute 78. I've been following Wilder since 2015, and I have no idea who the F AJ and Fury were until their names were thrown around with Wilder. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've been following the American heavyweight scene for a long time because I've been in dire thirst for an American heavyweight champion. I mean, I backed all the American heavyweights coming up, man. I backed remember Seth Mitchell. I was backing him when he was coming up. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder, of course. You know what I mean? Because I want to see an end of the Klitschko era. Listen, man. Vladimir and Vitaly was some excellent fucking fighters, amazing fighters. They're gonna be Hall of Famers. They some of the greatest heavyweights of all time. However, they was fucking boring to watch, bro. Nothing about them really excited me. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have any rivals. You know, What Vladimir needed, Vitaly was the best one, but Vladimir, what he needed was an American rival, and he found that in Deontay Wilder, but he was too scared to fucking fight him. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I take that back. He was too pussy to fight him. Vladimir Klitschko was too pussy to fight Deontay Wilder. That's the truth of the matter. Okay? Vladimir, they was pressuring him. The whole HBO wanted an American rival for Vladimir Klitschko. The problem was Vladimir was happy fighting over in Germany and stuff like that, and leaning on people, pushing their head down, climbing all over top of their back and shit like that. And he was happy with those boring fights. When Deontay Wilder came up, he was the number one contender, the mandatory, I should say, to fight Bermane Stiverne for the WBC title. And Klitschko had the other belts, the same belts that Usyk now has, the belts that keep getting passed around. Klitschko had those belts, and he wanted to fight Bermane Stiverne for the WBC. Because remember, Vitaly used to have the WBC, and those two brothers vowed not to fight each other. So when Vitaly retired and Bermane Stiverne ended up picking up that belt, Klitschko saw opportunity to jump on and get that belt, right? So they tried to pay Wilder step aside money. And by the way, Shelly Finkel was the manager of both Klitschko and Deontay Wilder. Shelly Finkel really didn't want those two guys to fight because it wasn't in his best interest, for his two guys to fight each other. However, Vladimir wanted that WBC belt. So he offered Deontay Wilder step aside money if he would take the step aside money and allow him to fight Bermane Stiverne. Wilder said, "No, sir. I would like to fight Bermane Stiverne because that's my fucking right to. I worked my way up. But I tell you what, Klitschko, after I fight Stiverne, I guarantee I'll fight you next." Klitschko would have nothing of it. He didn't want he would have none of that shit. He said nope, nope. And he didn't fight Deontay Wilder. When Wilder beat Stiverne, Klitschko would not fight him. This is the history that people leave out, the Wilder haters. They leave this out. Okay? They leave this part out of the history. Klitschko would not fight Deontay Wilder because he was afraid of Deontay Wilder's right hand. Now listen, I'm not trying to shit on Vladimir. Vladimir is an excellent fighter, but Vladimir he was chinny. Y'all know he was chinny. He was chinny. He sparred with Deontay Wilder before. They say he got the best of Deontay Wilder, which I'm sure he probably did because he was a fucking heavyweight champion. But he saw something in Wilder that he didn't like. He didn't want to fight. He sparred with Anthony Joshua. He saw something in Joshua that he did like and that he did want to try himself with. So Klitschko, when he went on to lose to Tyson Fury, all right, he tried to get a rematch with Fury. Fury ducked him, and then he ended up retiring for a while. Then he came back 2 years later to fight Anthony Joshua with no tune-ups, no nothing. Just jumped in there with Anthony Joshua and almost beat him. All right, but Joshua put the hands on him. But why did Klitschko choose Joshua versus choosing Deontay Wilder? Deontay Wilder had a belt, right? What was it about Joshua? Because he felt like Joshua was the easier opponent. He saw what we all see. Joshua is robotic. He doesn't move his head. Klitschko's only problem is he didn't throw enough right hands. He didn't throw enough right hands. But whatever. I'm not here to give Klitschko no fucking boxing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, give him no fucking lesson in boxing or no shit like that. I'm just saying. Klitschko just didn't throw his right hand enough. Otherwise, he would have stopped AJ. Smash the like button. We should have well over 800 likes in the building. That's what we should have. Well over 800 likes. And plus, like the brother just said here, Lionel Hicks, money. Eddie Hearn then was offering Klitschko a lot more money to fight Anthony Joshua as well. Let's just put that out there. You know what I mean? A lot more money. You know what I mean? So, one, he didn't want to fight Deontay Wilder because he knew he was going to get knocked the fuck out, most likely. And he make more money fighting an easier opponent, AJ. That's what he thought in his mind. Okay? So let's recap this for the people who are just now joined us and don't know. Yeah, man, y'all got to hit the like button, bro. To have 400 likes and 800 people in here is quite disrespectful. Let's get the thumbs all the way up. So let's recap this, y'all. Anybody remember the numbers? How many total losses does Anthony Joshua's last 20 fights have, his opponents? They have a total combined of what, 93? Was it 93? Deontay Wilder's last 20 opponents, total combined losses were, I believe, 60, right? And Tyson Fury's was, what the fuck was Fury's? 78. Fury's was 78. Uh-huh. Right? So, if we talking that real shit, let's be real. Who's fighting the better competition? Deontay Wilder. And all of you motherfuckers know that shit. You can clearly see from the evidence who's fought the better competition. Okay? Now listen, if anybody, because I know what's gonna happen. See, I should have really prepared for this video. I shouldn't even did this on live stream. I should have broke this down scientifically and made a separate video and uploaded it later and dotted all my I's and crossed all my T's, because I already know there's some niggas listening to this right now and they're gonna go back to their little funky ass channels and try to sneak diss me or counter what I'm saying, and oh, well, I think this, and well, you left out this part. Well, fuck you, nigga, this off the fly. Regardless, at the end of the day, AJ ain't shit compared to Deontay Wilder. And he shouldn't be ranked higher than Deontay Wilder for all the shit I just laid out. Period. You see what I'm saying? He shouldn't be ranked higher than Deontay Wilder. If you want to rank Tyson Fury above Wilder, I understand that. That's fair. Okay? Cool. You say you got Fury at 1. Now let's say you want to have Usyk as 2. Usyk undisputed at cruiserweight. Just beat Anthony Joshua. You want to have Usyk at 2? I'm not going to argue with that. That's fine. You got Usyk at 2. But that 3 spot, you can't have nobody but Deontay Wilder. Let's be real. Ain't no motherfucking way you finna tell me that Anthony Joshua is ranked higher than Deontay Wilder. And motherfucking got his ass whooped 2 times by 2 different people. Not the same person. It ain't like somebody just got your number, right? We talk about like a Shane Mosley, Vernon Forrest situation, right? Or Oscar De La Hoya and Shane Mosley situation, where some fighter just got your number. You getting your ass whooped consistently by different people. Okay? Anthony Joshua is just not that good. He's a good fighter. He just ain't as good as y'all hype. Anthony Joshua is the definition of overrated. Okay? A lot of people misuse the term overrated. What it do, Tay? Brother Tay in the building. Bomb squad all day, every day. Now, people misuse the term overrated. You might hear people say shit like, oh man, I think Russell Westbrook overrated, man. He ain't that good to me. And I would say, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Westbrook he can't be overrated because they don't rate him. They don't give him his props to begin with. All the work he do on that court, they don't give him his credit for averaging a fucking triple-double every fucking year. They hate Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? Now he wearing dresses and shit. That's just the icing on the cake for all his haters. Now they're gonna use that to justify all they hate for years of hating Westbrook. They're gonna justify it because he wore a dress. Oh yeah, I told you that nigga wasn't shit. I told you, you know. whatever. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? However, overrated is Anthony Joshua. Somebody who is rated highly. Everybody loves, but he's not that good. He can't live up to the hype. He can't live up to the rating. That means overrated. And Anthony Joshua is a definition of that. All of this shit didn't have to happen. I'm going to tell y'all something. I said this yesterday on Trail. The place we are right now in boxing didn't have to be this way. It didn't have to. After the Klitschko fight, right? If boxing fans would have rolled with the LDBC, okay? When the LDBC said, hey, we're going to push AJ versus Wilder, these two brothers, these two black men, these two black heavyweight champions, we're going to push for that fight. We're going to push for the Thriller in Manila type of shit, you know what I'm saying? We finna push for the Rumble in the Jungle type of shit, you know what I'm saying? If boxing fans would have rolled with us then, we wouldn't even be in this situation. AJ would have never lost to Andy Ruiz. He would have never lost to fucking Usyk. Wilder would have never got cheated by Fury. You understand? None of this would ever even happen if you would have rolled with us from the beginning and made that fucking fight. Do you understand what I'm saying? But you didn't want to listen to it. Salute to the brother Cecil Robinson in the building. He say, salute, General. I'm late as hell, but could you imagine what Ortiz would have done to AJ? Usyk basically said he didn't want to KO him. Yeah. Usyk felt sorry for him. But look, Luis Ortiz would have destroyed AJ. Destroyed him. Had AJ fought Luis Ortiz instead of Klitschko, Ortiz would have beat him. In the whole myth of Anthony Joshua, see, that's another thing, the butterfly effect. If Luis Ortiz and AJ would have fought instead of AJ fighting Klitschko, Ortiz would have beat AJ. Maybe AJ's career is totally different. He never rises to the star power he had, right? Ortiz would have fought Deontay Wilder. He would have. Wilder, same effect. Wilder would have knocked him out. Wilder's undisputed champion. Oh my God, bro. I just thought about that. AJ Duck and Luis Ortiz altered the whole state of the heavyweight division. Show did. Absolutely right. Excellent point there, Cecil Robinson. If AJ would have fought Luis King Kong Ortiz instead of Klitschko, Ortiz would have knocked out AJ most likely. Then Wilder knocks out Ortiz, obviously. We got a whole different heavyweight landscape. Now, Wilder is the one to fight Andy Ruiz. Wilder is the one to fight Klitschko. Wilder is the one that had to fight these other guys, the Carlos Takams and all these motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? We don't even know if Tyson Fury even comes back to boxing. We don't know. Just don't know. But this is what happens when you start playing the ducking game, the waiting, the stalling game, the whole, well, let's see what happens. You know, oh, let the fight build up. That fight ain't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what happens. I mean, we wanted to see, even at welterweight, we want to see Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford. We want that fight, but it was so much bullshit in the game. You know, so much bullshit in the game. Look at the shit with hold on 1 second, let me read this. Super chat. Matthew Smith in the super chat, what it do, fam? Much love and much appreciation. AJ scam wouldn't be exposed if he fought Wilder. AJ scam wouldn't be exposed if he fought Wilder. I don't understand that. I don't understand, Matthew Smith. We should have well over 800 likes up here, y'all. I don't know what y'all doing, but get the thumbs up all the way up. You feel me? But anyway, um, the whole course of everything would be different, man. If motherfuckers would just roll with the LDBC from the beginning. Y'all should have rolled with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know who the fuck I be talking to behind the scenes and what type of power plays I'm trying to put in place for the boxing fans. You know what I mean? But, all they got to do is take a look at, you know what I'm saying, YouTube. They look at this shit and they're like, damn, these motherfuckers got some power. These motherfuckers, they gonna start fucking up our money. You know what I'm saying? We was in a good position. But then when hoe ass niggas start turncoating and doing all this suck ass shit, it make us look whack. It make us look weak and whack to them. And then them people, oh yeah, these niggas ain't shit. These niggas, motherfuckers can't even control their own people. These motherfuckers going crazy. Motherfuckers, switching out on each other and shit. Oh, these just some typical niggas. We can ignore them. We ain't got to give them nothing that they want. That's what it is. That's what happens. Typical niggas. The African sci-fi scholar in the super chat, what it do, fam? Much love, much appreciation. Says salute. If AJ would took the 50 million, Fury would have met his European god. Oh damn. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's all the way fucked up. Yeah, I said it. Mm-hmm. Cecil Robinson back in that super chat, salute, fam. Much love, much appreciation. Says facts. Crazy when you think about it. Wilder is such a king. We would have already had our heavyweight classic with him fighting Ortiz twice. Wilder ahead of time. Yeah. Yeah. The alternate reality for the situation, what should have happened is if AJ would have fought Luis King Kong Ortiz, he would have never got a chance to fight Klitschko. Ortiz probably would have beat AJ, right? AJ would have had a rematch clause. Ortiz probably would have beat him again, right? Or even if let's say AJ wins the rematch. AJ would have had to fight Deontay Wilder at that because his ego would have been shot. He wouldn't have been the guy who's undefeated, who selling out all these crowds, and he wouldn't have been able to talk that shit that he was flexing on Deontay Wilder with when he beat Klitschko. The Klitschko win for AJ was his bargaining chip. Oh, I fought Klitschko. So what? Fucking Corey Sanders knocked out Klitschko. Tyson Fury had just beat Klitschko 2 years before you beat him. You fought a Klitschko that was coming off a 2-year layoff and an L. And he got so much credit for that shit. Deontay Wilder fought an undefeated Luis King Kong Ortiz, and motherfucker act like it ain't nothing. ATL, Unanimous Boxing Sports in the super chat. What it do, fam? Much love and much appreciation. He says, do you think AJ sold his soul signing that lifetime deal? I think AJ sold his more than his soul a long time ago. I think he sold more than that a long time ago to Eddie Hearn. He loved Master Eddie. He loved Master Eddie. Him and Dillian. What's that? Kekra Musa in the super chat. Much love and much appreciation. Says, do you think we get Usyk Wilder for undisputed? And if so, how can Wilder win? Usyk versus Wilder for undisputed would be amazing. However, I'm here to tell y'all, the powers that be are gonna fight like hell to stop that from happening. When Deontay Wilder defeats Tyson Fury on October 9th, in a few short days, when he defeats Tyson Fury, okay, and AJ and Usyk have their rematch in February. Okay? Operation Stop Undisputed will be in play. Understand that. Okay? Everything they're doing right now is going to be Operation Stop Undisputed. They're going to be Eddie Hearn's going to be pressing the WBC to order Wilder to fight Dillian White. Should Dillian White beat I'll Wilder? You understand? If he beats Wilder, they're going to be saying Wilder needs to fight Dillian White. If Usyk beats Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum, and Frank Warren are all going to call the sanctioning bodies and try to order one of their other fighters to get their shot as a mandatory. That's why they got Joe Joyce sitting in the wind right now. Joe Joyce is he's a hitter. He's a tool. He's a blocker. Just like Dillian White is used as a blocker, Joe Joyce right now is a blocker. It's a trump card they can play whenever they want to stop Undisputed. See what I'm saying? And that's what they're going to do. They're going to try it like hell to stop Undisputed. Oh, well, Deontay Wilder and Usyk can't fight right now. They can't fight. They got to fight as mandatory. So that's what we're going to see what Usyk is made of. Because if Usyk beats AJ again and Wilder beats Fury, if Usyk says to the sanctioning body, listen, I'm fighting Deontay Wilder the summer of 2022. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. If you want to strip me of my belt, strip me. Everybody knows I'm the champ. I don't need your belts. I'm going to fight Deontay Wilder. If he does that, they won't strip him. If he allows them to bully him, he will get stripped. You see what I'm saying? They will threaten him. Usyk need to stand on his nuts. That's what you got to do. Amari Antiquity in the super chat. Much love and much appreciation, fam. But that's what needs to happen. If Usyk say fuck y'all, you know, like how AJ and Fury both threatened the sanctioning bodies recently, a couple months ago, when the sanctioning bodies like, AJ, we need AJ to fight his mandatory. AJ said, look, I'll drop the WBO belt. You try to make me fight somebody else, I'll drop this motherfucker. I'm finna fight Tyson Fury next. Remember that? Tyson Fury already said, oh, I don't care about the belts. Oh, I don't need the belts. I'm lineal champion, all that kind of shit. When the sanctioning bodies feel that you don't need them, look at 135. Look at how Mauricio Suleiman of the WBC is just kissing the ass of fucking Ryan Garcia and JoJo Diaz. Two guys who ain't did shit, right? Ain't never sold out no fucking arenas, ain't sold no pay-per-views, but Mauricio Suleiman kissing the tip of Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia then came out, he done won the right to fight Devin Haney, right, by beating Luke Campbell. Then he say, oh, well, I'm not fighting Devin Haney. I'm going to fight Tank Davis. I'm going to fight whoever I want to fight. Oh, I don't care about the WBC interim title or none of that. Titles don't make me. I make the title. I'm going to do what I want to do. WBC still kissing his ass, still trying to, but Ryan, listen, Ryan, I'm going to order you and JoJo Diaz to fight. Complete horseshit. Complete horseshit, man. You got to stand up to your sanctioning bodies. Hard body in the super chat. Much love and much appreciation, fam. He says, salute, General. If Usyk stands his ground and fights Wilder, that would be big. Yeah, it would be. That'd be great. And I would have the utmost respect for Usyk. I got respect for him now. But if he fight Deontay Wilder and don't let them motherfuckers bully him, yeah, I'm gonna have the utmost respect for him. He would instantly become one of my favorite fighters of all time if he did that. You know. All right, y'all. Well, look, I'm gonna have to. We got Trill coming up in about maybe 30 minutes, but I'm gonna try to get me some breakfast in my system before Trill. But thank y'all for joining me this morning. Smash that like button, hit the thumbs up on the way out. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Super chat, anybody came through showing love today. We'll be back tomorrow. Same place, same time, you dig. Make sure y'all go and enjoy your weekend by signing up to onlyfans.com/money and magic triple X. You know what I'm saying? Go sign up. Get your jerk on. You know what I'm saying? Get your motherfucking jerk on. You dig? We up out of here, deuces.